What will you learn after this attending the webinar? The first one is what is international or PCT application? What are the steps to file international application? How to get 90% fee reduction for PCT filing? Timelines for filing PCT application? How and where to check published PCT application on the WIPO website? Most important, what are the advantages of filing this PCT application? Then national phase entry of this PCT application, and what is the Paris Convention route? About myself, my name is Abhijit Gidde. I am the co-founder and partner at StatJuris Partners. I'm a patent professional with 13 years of experience in patent filing and prosecution. I have handled IP portfolio of Indian MNCs, universities, startups, and foreign companies. I'm very much familiar with patent laws of PCT, Europe, the United States, China, Japan, and Australia. And I'm based in Pune. So basically, I operate from StatJuris Law Partners, Pune office. So you can see at the right side, basically SJP has facilitated more than 500 startups in last 5 years. So you can see that maximum number is from Maharashtra, which is 153, then Karnataka, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and so on. So SJP has filed the startups in filing, trademarks, designs, and patent application under Startup India scheme. So let's first understand what is a patent cooperation treaty. In short, PCT. Basically, it is an international patent law treaty administered by World Intellectual Property Organization, that is WIPO. It is in Geneva, Switzerland, and it got concluded in 1970. Basically, it's a legal agreement between different countries. Currently, there are 153 contracting members are part of this WIPO, that is the legal agreement, and India is one of them. Patent application filed under the PCT is called international or PCT application. This is very important. I repeat, patent application filed under the PCT system is called international or PCT application. So you can say international or PCT application. The objective of this PCT system is to streamline the initial filing process, making it simple and affordable to file patent applications in member countries. The last is WIPO. So basically, WIPO PCT does not actually grant patent per se. The grant or refusal of a patent application that is dependent on national or regional patent office. So I think many companies or startups have this question in mind because there is a confusion on PCT filing, that is the international application. So the question from many startups or many companies is, does filing a PCT application mean that my patent application is automatically filed in all the member states of PCT? The answer is no. Filing PCT application merely starts the filing process. It is necessary to file subsequent national phase applications, that is foreign applications, after the PCT time is over. We'll see this in detail in my later slides. The second common question always asked by the new startups, does PCT filing mean that I will obtain international patent grant? Sorry, PCT filing does not mean you will obtain the international patent grant. You must follow through with subsequent filing in order to obtain granted patents. That is, the patent gets granted after the national phase applications filed in national offices. So let's understand what the PCT, basically PCT filing postpones the work. PCT filing is a temporary placeholder. It serves as a delay mechanism to buy more time before entering the national stage of each desired member country. For example, US, China, Japan. By filing a PCT application, you may designate any or all the members of PCT countries without any extra cost. So when you file the PCT application, all the members gets designated automatically. As I said, there are currently 153 member states, that is 153 countries are part of this PCT system. With a single filing, you are buying an option that adds 18 to 19 months to the foreign filing deadlines. That is, after 12 months, you can file the national file application within 30 to 31 months. Because generally, we file PCT application at the 12th month from the basic filing date, that is Indian filing date. The last one is very important. There is currently no universal international system for the grant of patents. As I mentioned that PCT is an application basically that postpones the decision of filing the national phase application. So PCT has no authority to grant or refuse the patent. PCT system has two phases. The first phase is international phase filing and second is national phase entry. So let's understand the first phase, that is international phase filing. The most important question is who can file the international or PCT patent application. Any national or resident of a PCT contracting state can file the PCT application. For example, the Indian national, the Indian company, the Indian partnership firm, or any Indian startup can file a PCT application. If more than one applicant, then at least one of them should be a national or resident of PCT contracting state. So for example, there are two applicants, one is from India and another is from maybe Cuba, which is not the contracting state of PCT. In that case also, two applicants can file the PCT application. Now, let's understand what is the official fees payable for filing a PCT application. So the first fee is international filing fees that you have to pay at the time of filing the PCT application. This international filing fee is standard, that is USD 1453, that you have to pay to the WIPO. As I mentioned, WIPO is in Switzerland, and that is administered by the PCT. So one has to pay this fee, but the Indian national can avail 90% reduction on this international filing fee. So it comes to USD 145. So why India gets this 90% reduction? So basically, this picture has been taken from the WIPO website. It mentions that if a natural person residing in India files the international or PCT application, then they shall be eligible to avail 90% reduction in PCT filing fee. Here you can see that India is in the list of 90% reduction. But here the catch is the natural person residing in India. So natural person means individual, not for the company, not for the partnerships firm. So if you file the Indian application in the name of startup, then you will have to file the PCT application in the individual names. That is one of the inventors or maybe the director, co-founder, or any person from the applicant in the PCT application to avail this 90%. So this is possible. You can definitely file the application. Sorry. Okay. So file the application in your name, that is natural person inventor's name, get the 90% reduction file the PCT application, and then subsequently again you can change the applicant from natural person to your startup to company name or to partnership firm by way of filing an assignment. This you can also do at the time of national phase, that is local filing at later stage. So we talked about international filing fee. The second important fee is international search fee. This fee also needs to be paid at the time of filing the application. So international search fee, after paying this fee, you will get the international search report by the one of the international searching authority. So this fee depends on the election of international searching authority. So there are 7 searching authorities that can be selected by an applicant. I will show that in my latest slide. The fee for this international search fee is only USD 34 if you choose India as an ISA. That is INR 2500, but that is for individual. So you must have seen that there is a huge discount for individuals. So that's why we always encourage our clients to file the PCT application in the individual's name. Until then later on, you can assign that application to a company name. Third fee is international preliminary examination fee. This is an optional. So one can opt for this or one can leave this basically. So this international preliminary examination fee is for to generate the international preliminary examination report, which is after the search report. So many clients, many entities, they do not go for this international preliminary examination report because it is not required. So the total official fee for filing a PCT application by an individual is around USD 150 only. That is, if you convert it to Indian rupees, it goes around 11,000 only for filing a PCT application in the name of individual. I have given the link of fees that will be shared after my presentation. So you can check these fees on this particular link. We talked about this 90% reduction. So let's understand what are the important phases of PCT application. So there are 4 phases. The first phase is filing of PCT application. It has to be done within 12 months from local application. Now let's consider you have first filed the Indian application today, then you will have to file this application within 12 months, that is in the next year, January month. You can file this PCT application with National Patent Office or directly with the WIPO. The second phase is generation of international search report and written opinion. So as you have paid the fee for international searching authority, they will generate the search report and you will get the opinion. I will explain this in detail in my next later slides. So these are just I'm trying to explain here. These are the 4 important phases. The third one is international publication. It happens within 18 months. And the fourth one is, as I mentioned, this is an optional phase, which is international preliminary examination. So I will cover now all the phases in detail one by one. The first phase is filing of PCT application. As I mentioned, you have to file this application within 12 months, that is 1 year from your first filing date. If you have filed first application in India as a provisional application, then you will have to complete it in India within 12 months, and at the same time you have to file the PCT application within 12 months. So this 12 months period is non-extendable. You cannot pay any extra fees and file the application after 12 months. So please remember, within 1 year, you have to take a decision of filing the PCT application for your Indian application or not. For filing, there are 2 options. One is you can file this PCT application with India as a receiving office, or you can directly file this application with WIPO, that is International Bureau. So that's why I mentioned this. ROIN is India and ROID means International Bureau. So the Indian applicant can directly file with WIPO as well. We prefer to file the application directly with WIPO because it is very easy portal and one can file the applications online. The file in only one language. So basically you have to file this application only in one language. So generally we file the application in English. Then one set of formalities. At the time of filing the application, one has to submit or within few months, the applicant has to submit the power of attorney if they are filing through patent agent, and priority document and assignment date that you can submit at the time of filing or within 2 months from the filing date. So this priority document means since you have filed the first application in India and you are claiming that application, basically you are connecting that application to the PCT. So that's why this priority document needs to be submitted. These days it is an electronic system. So basically you can generate the DAS code and that you can submit on WIPO's website online. The last, the election of International Searching Authority. This is you have to take at the time of filing PCT application. So let's understand how many international searching authorities are there. So basically India has Indian national or Indian companies can choose one of these 7 competent international searching authorities. The first one is of course India, Austrian, Australian, European Patent Office, Chinese Patent Office, US PTO, and Swedish Patent Office. And I have mentioned their fees at the right side. So basically one can select one of these office and pay the fees accordingly. You can see that India is the cheapest one. So we have to just pay the USD 34 fee for generating the international search report. I think the Australia, Europe, and Swedish, they charge USD 2091 for generating the international search report. So
Abhijit, I think David has a question. David, can you ask your question? Okay, David, you can, if your microphone is not working, you can type in your question.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So you can basically choose the European Patent Office as ISA and ask them to generate the search report from the European Patent Office. So this is the totally choice of the applicant. The above fee is for filing by an individual. So for that's why the USD 34 is for individual. So generally we prefer to have the search report from Indian Patent Office because of 2 things. It is not costly and they generate the report generally within 2 to 4 months. Okay, so we have completed the first phase. So this is the ePCT filing portal through which you can file the PCT application. First, you have to create your account. Then you have to give the username, password, the basic details, and then you can file the PCT application. But just I would like to tell you that this is not a simple and straightforward procedure. It requires experience, knowledge about filing the PCT application because there are various steps and you have to give the accurate information for the who are the inventors, who are the applicant, what is the priority number, filing date. All the information needs to be put in the right tab, and then you can file the PCT application. So I suggest always avail these services through a patent attorney or expert in PCT filing. Second phase of PCT application life cycle is generation of international search report and written opinion. So we have paid the fees to the International Searching Authority for generating this report. So this report gets issued within 4 months from PCT filing date. So for example, if you have filed the PCT application at the 12th month, you will receive this search report at the 16th month. So this search report is basically you get the statement on novelty and inventive state. Then there is a written opinion on whether the invention is patentable. The examiner cites the list of prior art, that is patent numbers and non-patent literature, and they give the link also of this patent and non-patent literature. The examiner gives the detailed opinion why he feels that your invention is not patentable due to non-novelty or lack of inventive state. So you will get to know the reasons behind raising these objections. So this international search report helps the applicant to identify whether it is worthwhile to file the national phase application after seeing the international search report. So in some cases, you will get the search report negative. For example, the examiner may cite 7 to 8 applications against the novelty and inventive step, and all these prior arts must be very close to your invention. So, and they will give the opinion on that. So you will realize that I should not go ahead with this application, or I should not file the foreign application because of ISR is negative. But in some cases, the ISR is normal, positive. The examiner mentions that there is a novelty, there is an inventive step, or they mention that there is no novelty only for some claims. So of course, you can make the arguments to the examiner, or you can make the claim amendments. So that is the last point. Applicant may make amendments in the PCT specification in view of ISR, that is International Search Report. So applicant can present the arguments, can make the claim amendments, and submit this written response to the examiner. Then examiner will consider your report, he will understand, he will check your report, and then again he will issue the notification regarding the international search report. So there will be a chance wherein you will get the positive search report from the examiner. Any questions on this ISR or first phase, that is patent filing?
Abhijit, we are taking the questions on the chat, so we will take the voice questions later in the seminar.
Okay, perfect. I will move on to the third phase of PCT life cycle, that is international publication. So your application, PCT application, gets published within 18 months from the priority date on WIPO website. So this WIPO publishes all the PCT applications on their website. I will show you how to check, that is on my later slides. This publication is very useful because it gives worldwide publicity of your invention, publicity of the inventors, and the name of company, name of the your basically invention details. You get the publicity all over world because this document gets accessed from anywhere and by anyone. So basically, this is the search website on PatentScape where you can check the published patent application. So you can see simple search, PatentScape. I have given the link. Just you have to put the application applicant name or application number, and you can search. I will give the demo on this in some time. Okay, so let's see how to search the PCT applications on WIPO website. As I mentioned, the WIPO publishes all the PCT applications within 8 months. Then now the question is where and how to check. So I have created a short video to understand where and how to check the PCT applications. I will start. This is the web page of Hello. Do you guys can hear the voice of this video?
No, Abhijit, we cannot hear the background, the video voice.
Okay, you cannot. Okay. So, okay, I will explain. Okay. I will play the video, but then I will explain this. So basically here you can see the various documents uploaded here. So here you can upload, here you can download the international search report. This is the international search report. And this report is established by the examiner who is expert in this field. So you can see there are 4 pages in the search report. So on the 3rd page, the examiner has given the statement on novelty, inventory step, and industrial application. So in this case, the examiner is saying there is a novelty for 1 to 14 claims, but there is no inventive step for 1 to 14 claims. And he has given the citations and explanation for that. So he has cited here 3 documents given due to the 3, and he has mentioned what is the issue with regard to inventive step. So this is international search report. You can see. I will go back. So basically there are various documents you can retrieve in the PDF or HTML format. This is important is national phase. Here you can see that. So the applicant has filed in how many countries as a national phase entry. So this is China, and European Patent Office. So after PCT, he has covered only two countries, that is China and European Patent Office. Sorry, maybe you will get the voice for this video in my recording. Okay, I will move on to the fourth phase of PCT application life cycle, that is international preliminary examination. As I mentioned, this is an optional phase. One can file the request for this international preliminary examination report. This request is to be filed within 22 months from the priority date and or 3 months from the issuance of international search report to generate the international preliminary examination report. Basically, this is the next phase of search. So again, examiner conducts the conducts the examination and he issues the examination report. Applicant may make amendments in the PCT specification in view of this international preliminary examination report. So again, like ISR, the applicant can make the arguments or amend the claims in view of IPR, that is international preliminary examination reports, wherein the examiner cites the objection with regard to novelty or inventive step. So now let's understand the PCT application phases with timeline. I already mentioned all these phases, but now this timeline is very important. So that's why I've taken this slide to show the month wise. So at the 0th month, the local filing of patent application, that is, let's consider you have filed the Indian application at the 0th month, then you have to file the PCT application within 12 months, either at the Indian Patent Office, at the receiving office, or you can submit the PCT application directly with WIPO, that is with International Bureau. But that has to be filed within 12 months. Then this is the first phase. The second phase is international search report and written opinion that you get after 16 months. Then after 2 months, that is within 18 months from the priority date, your application gets published on WIPO website. So I have given the link for that publication. You can check the published documents by putting the keywords. So that is international publication. Then 22 and 20 the month activities are optional. That is again demand for international preliminary examination that you can file at 22nd month, and you will get the examination report on 20th month. And then the important and the last phase is national phase entry. National phase means here you have to file the national applications with National Patent Office within 30 or 31 months. So basically some countries follow 30 months rule, for example US and China, and some countries allows applicant to file the PCT national phase application within 31 months, for example India, Europe, Japan, and so on. So standard is 30th month. So always you should take a call for filing this national phase application on or before 30th month. You must have heard about PCT filing, international filing, all the phases. So it is very important to understand the advantages of this PCT filing. The first advantage is it's a single patent application. You can file in single language, that is English, and with single office. So that is only one PCT application you can submit, and that will be applicable to, that will be designated to all PCT contracting states. Second advantage is simultaneously protection in multiple countries due to priority date. So this is one of the biggest advantage of PCT. When you file the PCT application, it automatically gets designated in more than 153 countries. So your protection of your patent application also gets started in that countries, 153 countries, provided you file the national phase application at later stage, that is within 30, but at least your protection gets started after PCT application. It is the PCT application system, it is very easy, secure and cost-effective platform to file a patent in several countries. Most important advantage is you can buy more time to seek funding for national phase filings. You can perform market research as you get 18 months in the meantime, and then turn the concept into a commercial product. So you have the enough time to get for funding for national phase filing in other countries like US, China, Japan, and also you can do the research work, and you will be in a better position to decide where the market for your product would be, so that you can concentrate on those countries only. The last one is PCT system harmonizes the formal requirements. So you have to file the application with PCT with a priority document, assignment, all is once only, and then later on PCT uploads that document on their website and generates the forms. So that forms will be referred by the national patent offices. So there is no need to submit all the documents again at the time of national phase filing. So the last step of PCT application is national phase entry, that is foreign filing. So as I mentioned, there are two steps. One is the international phase that we covered, and this is the second phase, which is national phase entry. So after filing the PCT, one has to file the national phase application within 30 or 31 months from the earliest priority date with national offices. So earliest priority date means first we have considered that you first file the application in India. So from that date, you will get the 30 or 31 months to file this national phase application in national offices. For example, if you want to cover the US, then you will have to file the application with USPTO, Japanese application with JPO, and so on. Patent applications shall be filed through local patent attorney. So these national phase applications have to be filed through a local patent attorney. The translated copy is to be provided in case of non-English filing country. For example, if you have decided to file the application in China, in Japan, so basically these are non-English speaking countries, then you will have to translate these documents from English to Chinese or Japanese and then file the application. So these translation services be provided by the patent attorneys. So we have lots of patent associates through which we file the application. We can ask them to translate your application in local language, and then they will help us to file the national phase applications. Grant or refusal of patent will be decided by the respective country's patent office after conducting the proper search and examination. So as I mentioned earlier, PCT has no rights to grant your application. That it only gives the international search report publication. But after that, you have to file the national phase application, and then respective national patent office will again conduct the search and examination and will issue the examination report. Then you have to submit your response by way of giving the arguments, claim amendments, and then they will decide whether your patent is to be granted or rejected. That will be totally based on the merits of the invention. So this is all about the PCT. So there is a second option as well for foreign filings. So second option is you can file the application through Paris Convention application. This is also a treaty. In this treaty, there are more than 177 countries through which you can file the application outside India. For example, the applicant files an application in home country, that is first application in India, and then within 12 months, the applicant can file the application in other countries. So he can go to basically he can file the application directly with USPTO, EPO, Chinese Patent Office within 12 months by claiming the priority of the Indian application. So there may be some companies, some startups, clients who do not want to wait for 12 months and they want to start their patent filing process at the earliest. And they do not want to file the PCT application, do not want to wait basically. So they can directly file this application in US, EP, China within 12 months. So first month, second month, third month, fourth month, you can file the application between 0 to 12 months. No need to wait for longer period for foreign filings. One can immediately file the application in other countries. So this is the second route for filing the application outside India. Now let's see the third option for foreign filings. That is direct filing outside India. So this is also possible wherein the applicant wants to file the application directly outside India, that is without filing in India. For example, a company has come up with a new product or process and they want to file a patent, but that product or process is particularly applicable only for maybe Japanese people or maybe Chinese people or that reason only. So they don't see their market in India or in other countries, and they see only the market is in China or Japan. In that case, they can draft the application here and directly file the application in that country. For example, China or Japan. So for doing this, there is only one requirement, which is they have to take the foreign filing permission from the Indian Patent Office. So there is a form 25. You have to submit that form 25. You have to give the details about your invention. You can submit that form to the Indian Patent Office. They will check your invention details and they will they will give the permission within 7 days to file the application abroad. So after your approval, the applicant can file the application directly outside India. So there is no need to first file in India and then later on file the application outside India. That's it from my side. Thank you.